Hello, everybody. This is Linda DeVitis with Healings on the Go. I'm a certified healer. I'm the owner of healingsonthego.com. I also do space clearing. I'm a certified healer, professional space clearer, and a whole bunch more. I would love to welcome my guest, Todd Mitchell, which is also known as the New England Medium. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Linda. Thank you. It's great to be here with you.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. We missed the family.
I know.
Miss you guys.
Thank you. So today we're going to talk about life in general, how our soul chooses to come here, and certain specific people, like we all incarnated during this time to go through certain challenges. We all go through certain pathways, but there's never like you did something wrong. Like some people say, oh, I made a lot of mistakes in my life, but I believe that they all are doorways to other pathways. And I believe that we all did pick our moms, our dads, our siblings, our spouses. Some people might not believe it, but I sure remember it. And I also wrote a book, which is available on Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, Remembering My Pre-Existence from Darkness to the Light. So it's available also on my site. But Todd, what do you think about it? Do you think that we pick our journey?
Yeah, we do. We pick our own journey, but what it is that we are chosen a limited amount of people that we want to go to. And you are right. It's not what our past brought us to, but when we cross over, it's our direction, our path is what they choose if what we want.
Exactly.
If me, for instance, I heard before I was born the pathway I was going to be taking.
Right, exactly. And I remember it too very clearly. What
did
you?
I believe everything that you said, that if you do great in this life, you go to a higher level.
Yes, we're all vibrating on different frequencies. The more negative you do, you're on a lower level. And the higher you do, you're on a higher level. Also, I believe that our paths, we pick certain things, and also, like you said, different levels, different energy waves. And so I wanted to continue on and say that warriors, what usually souls pick like the most hardest journey, is because Earth is known as the most dense negative planet from the whole universe. And they say the souls that come here are actually so strong. Believe it or not, we all came for different destinations. I feel like everything is leading somewhere. So we could pick another religious, path. Doesn't make it wrong. It just means that you came into this life to pick that journey for this life. Like, the Ascended Masters, which are very close to you, Todd.
Exactly. I was going to say that.
I feel it on you now. You have the big angels.
I believe one thing that I know that you're saying is that picking our own life here is only the strong go through.
Exactly.
That only the chosen good ones are the chosen ones are going to like different levels depending on what you want to experience in this life.
Exactly. And some people come for different reasons. Like we all incarnate things that lead us somewhere. So some people might have difficult parents, and I believe that from that they're learning something else. So a journey connects to a journey. And as much as it's difficult, and I always tell people, don't stay on that negative energy too long, because it's bringing you somewhere. And even though you think that, it's really hard, which it is, and it's okay to be depressed, but everything is leading you somewhere great. That's what I believe in. So,
I believe that too. I believe in that, the path, our parents are like, grew up differently than you and me. Okay. We're open-minded to the spiritual realm. We're more open-minded to what's going on around us. Even though we don't see it, we feel it.
Exactly. And I want to say a big hello to Maria and Helen that are joining us today. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Healings on the Go. And I would love if you can share it, share our video. That would be greatly appreciated. So just one second. I have it on so long. So basically, today we're going to talk about life in general and what happens on the other side. There's so many people that are interested in their past loved ones. And later on in the show, so I ask everybody to stay and tune in. My phone keeps falling. Is that you just have to stick around, because during the middle of the show, we're going to open the lines and we'll be more than happy to see if your loved ones are coming to visit and relay certain messages. But in
That's going to be exciting. That's going to be exciting.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to that part.
Do you have any special, like I know with me, my dad comes in very strong, and especially when I'm feeling really down and depressed, he comes very quickly. So with you, do you want to share a story? Like
I have a lot of
passed?
stories about, the people who have crossed over, especially my grandfather, as well as your father. My grandfather, my dad's dad, who I treasured a lot when I was growing up,
Yeah.
when he crossed over, I slept over the house and my grandmother was downstairs. The amazing part was I didn't feel scared because, knowing he was crossed over and I was only 10 years old or 11 years old.
Yeah.
I was about to fall asleep and the blankets went from here to here without me touching it.
Wow.
And I saw him walking out as a spirit, like an outline of him walking away.
Wow.
And I felt comfortable. I fell right to sleep afterwards. I heard my grandmother downstairs laughing,
Yeah.
but when I saw him walking out, I felt like, okay, I feel good. And that was my first ever spirit sighting.
Exactly. And what I want to explain is the difference between earthbound spirits and regular spirits that have crossed over. There's a lot of, you want to explain the earthbound, Todd?
Yeah, the earthbound, are ones that they think that they didn't finish their task in life.
Exactly.
That they have to finish it. But what they don't know is that they don't need to finish it, that they just need to cross over.
Yes.
In their minds, they think, okay, I have to stay behind to do what I have to do.
Yeah.
What they don't know is that they can cross over.
Exactly. And
That their part of the mission is done. That it might be handed over to another generation or someone else in that family.
yes. Earthbound is sometimes people that have died tragically and they're too scared to cross over. Some people believe in the hell. They think that they're going to be going to hell, so they won't cross over. Or they're too attached to the loved ones and they don't want to let go yet. And those are the spirits that we see most clearly, the earthbound, because they're still attached to the earth.
Well, speaking of earthbound, Linda,
Right.
a few years back, I did a reading for a group of people at a little office out here in Rhode Island. And what happened was a group of people, one lady in particular, she came in like all sick looking, withdrawn. She looked like she lost a lot of weight.
Wow.
Looks like she was going to pass out any minute.
Wow.
I came to her as a reading. It was very strong. And it was a little nephew.
Wow.
And I had to step back for about 2 seconds, 3 seconds. And the name came to me like an arrow. And I said to her, is his name Scotty? I thought she was going to drop faint. She screamed out loud. I said, yes, that's him. That's him. And I says, don't hold that grudge the way he died. It's not your fault. It's not anybody's fault. It's not even his fault.
It was his time to go. Was he earthbound?
Yeah, he was earthbound for a year and a half.
Wow.
And he was only like 4 or 5 years old, if I remember right.
Wow.
And he drowned in the pool. He fell in the pool and drowned.
Oh my God, I heard stories like that. That's so scary.
Yeah, and he came home with me, and I had to relax him for him to cross over, and he did. By the morning, he was gone.
Wow. Yeah, the earthbound spirits are very close to the earth, and they make their presence very well known. They're like as if they're still here. You hear the closet door slamming, or they're just very vivid and clear. But I always tell people, when it's your time, don't just stay here, cross over, because you can still visit us. You don't want your soul to linger around, and not be in the happy place, the afterlife, where we're all supposed to go, not just stick around and float around here. And also, the soul is not settled, especially when there's suicide involved. And that's when the soul, again, does not cross over. And some people believe it goes into the utero. And you have to relive this life all over again. You want to do that? Heck no.
No, no, exactly. But most people that cross over from an accident just need to know that, go to the light of, it's your time's up.
Exactly. They always ask me, so what happens when you die? What do you think happens?
You want me to answer that?
Sure. And then I'll just say my little thing. Go ahead. What do you think happens?
What I think happens is what I've seen personally myself. A few years back, I was in the hospital for, had a little infection in my leg.
Oh.
And I was out sleeping on the bed, and my body felt light for a few moments.
Wow.
And then I heard this voice saying, it's time.
Oh no, Todd,
And
don't go.
And what I seen was clouds and a hand come out. So basically what crossing over is just the clouds, like steps going up. Mm-hmm. But thank God, thank God I'm still here.
Thank God.
And the hand that I seen was the nurse's hand saying, I only had to take, she wanted to check how I was doing.
Wow.
And it scared me, to right to my core. But in experience, what I believe what other people would see when they cross over is clouds with steps going up. Mm-hmm. And you were actually greeted.
Wow. You came close. Those are called exit points, exactly.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're actually greeted by the recent loved ones that crossed over, as well as your ancestors that you never met, and their spirit guides, and so forth and so on.
Wow, exactly. So what I believe happens is exactly like you see clouds. I remember my father would tell me he sees like the sky opening up. And I do believe that you go through the scanning machine. And what is that? Is a life review of everyone that you have touched in this life. You feel their emotions like your own. And so who judges you? Yourself. And you feel like if you did them wrong or you did them right or anything. But I don't believe in a hell. And I just believe that from like those certain things that you feel, you might come back to life again and try to, I believe that we pick similar families in different bodies. I believe in reincarnation very clearly. I remember a lot of my past lives. So I don't, we all have our different views and nobody's right or wrong. It's just my experience and what I've seen with my own eyes. That's why I wrote my book. And you're writing yours, right, Todd?
I'm writing mine. Mine's almost done. As a matter of fact,
wow.
Mine has a lot of experiences, as well as a few exercises that not only did I came up with, but I have experienced with.
Yes. And your friend Liana is saying hello. Hello, Liana and Elena. Thank you all for joining. Please like and share.
Leilani,
our show.
Leilani is a wonderful, I tell you what, Leilani is a wonderful person. She is absolutely, she got my start where I am today. So Leilani and Rhea got me where I am today. So love both of them.
We're going to take a quick break. And right after these messages, we'll be right back. Stay tuned, everybody. Hi, I am Linda DeVitis. I am a psychic, clairvoyant medium, and certified healer. I have also written a book, My Journey from Darkness to the Light, which is available on Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, and on my website, www.healingsonthego.com. If you would like to book an appointment with me, call me at 917-929-4935. Thank you. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to the show. Welcome, Todd.
Thank
So,
you.
we're going to continue talking about afterlife and what happens. Basically, when you do cross over, is I was guiding my dad because it was his time to go, and I was telling him, go through the light, and you're going to see us crying, and you're not going to know how to communicate with us, and you're going to be around, and we're not always going to know that you're there, I told him, but cross over to the light. And I always tell people how to feel the spirit. So when something's around you, you can either get chills, you can feel even the opposite, very hot, when the presence is around you. And I always tell people, talk to them because they hear you, and then wait for the signs to come through. What is your most popular feeling, Todd, when you feel a spirit around? I know I feel it on my arms when they come in, or my legs. I feel like
It's all depending. With me, I get all types of experiences. I get the tap on the shoulder. I get the touch on the arm. I get the goosebumps. I get the scent of whatever cologne or perfume they wore. Or I just know that by presence that that they're there.
Exactly. That's so true. The scent is really popular. My mother-in-law comes in like that with the different perfume that she's putting on. And so after you feel them, I always say talk because they're available all the time, especially when you're not feeling good. And watch for the signs. They can come birds or coins, or they're just trying to tell you, hey, I'm still here and I'm still around. So yeah.
They also come by with birds, depending on what kind of animals they really treasure.
Yes.
Like for instance, my uncle, my late uncle / godfather, loved hummingbirds.
Wow.
Early after he passed, I've been seeing hummingbirds for about 2 months straight over here.
Wow.
So it made me feel better to know that he's safe and he's out of pain.
Yes, exactly. And there's a lot of other ways that they come. They come through tapping. Some of them will knock really hard. Some of them will be very gentle. So that's why I always say, watch for the signs and see how they come through for you. And life isn't easy here on earth. And I always tell people we're going to go through a lot of bumps and despair because our soul didn't pick to come here for a perfect life. We came here for challenges. That's why we're strong warriors. Everyone on the earth is going through some kind of stuff. And I always tell them, hang in there because it's going to get better. And God put us here to experience life in its fullest.
I read your book. I got goosebumps from left arm to right when I read it. And you are right when it comes to that. I mean, them appearing in any form that they want sends goosebumps down my back.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I had it pretty hard growing up too. That's why I talked about it. Spirits would come. You know how it feels like they just appear out of nowhere, and then you're like, wow, you just don't know.
Did.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I wrote a whole book about it. Is your book about spirits too?
It's about spirits. In my experience, with my first experience ever with my grandfather, with that little boy named Scotty. It's everything. The way I see these spirits, it might be actually true form.
Right.
It might actually be a touch on the shoulder, or even a touch on the arm. Mostly, I can hear them talking, like your father, my uncle, my brother, God rest his soul.
Yeah.
I miss him. I miss him dearly. But it doesn't matter who they are. If I'm at work or out with the family and we're here and there, they say, don't go this way, turn this way.
Yes.
I can hear like your father's voice or my uncle's voice.
Your inner intuition, exactly. And when they pass on, have you ever noticed when someone dies, they come out of their mouth, like their mouth is open. The spirit comes out of the mouth.
Yes.
They come out either through the mouth or I heard through the feet too. So you'll see sometimes. Mostly through the mouth.
Yeah, and I've seen spirits come out of their body too, but
Yes.
the mouth, yes, you are right.
Yeah, their exit points, they come out through different ways.
Mm-hmm.
When we were in Greece, there was a saint there, and my husband got so scared. It was so funny, you know. And his mouth was open when he passed away, and he was like so freaked, he ran for the hills. And I told, yeah,
I would be freaked too, but to tell you the truth, I've
it was funny.
seen that up close. Personally, my experience was with my grandmother when she died in front of me, and that was the hardest. When she did die, she opened her eyes and looked straight at me.
Wow.
And that was the scariest moment of my life.
Mm-hmm.
I never forgot it, you know, to this day.
Wow.
That's why, you know, she passed on April 1st, 1995.
Yeah, and then they wonder, you know, when the soul comes out, they're looking at their body and they're like, oh my God, you know, I'm not in my body anymore. And I always tell people, your body dies, your soul lives forever, and it will always
and
be
they're
around.
free of the pain, they're free of the burden, they're free of not from the family. They are always connected to the family no matter what.
Exactly.
But to material things is what I'm saying, and whatever illness or whatever happened to them.
They're just a thought away. Exactly.
Yes.
So
Yes.
the more you think about them, the more they appear. And especially when I don't feel good, I always see my dad in my vision, and I always feel him gently come around. He always tells me, you know, I don't want to scare you. And he comes really soft. I can always channel him. Thank God I have a gift. We have the gift, because if not, I would be heartbroken without him. And I know how that feels like. You know?
As a matter of fact, you, Rhea,
Yeah.
and Maria are gifted.
So are you,
Beyond-
Todd. You're the
beyond,
new England
beyond
medium.
words.
Thank you.
You all have that gift that it amazes me.
Thank you. But you're very well known too in New England, and he does excellent readings. So if you're ever in New England, check him out. But I also want to talk about,
Yes.
so a lot of people ask me, what do they say, like on the other side? My basic message is always like, you know, I'm okay, you know, tell them I love them. Those are like the main common ones that I get. They show me the valley, and I always see like different, the heaven is just like stillness of beauty, 72 degrees, beautiful weather. How do you see it? Because that's how I see it when I picture them.
You are absolutely right. The other part of it is that my grandmother, who I used to call Grammy, you know, my grandmother Irene, who I love immensely. She was the biggest part of my life. She was like a second mother to me, knowing she was a grandmother. She got me through a lot of issues when I was younger.
Yes.
Showed me what heaven looked like
Wow.
when they cross over after they're there. It's like a magic show.
Exactly.
And let me explain. Is that what it is that if they're in one section of a memory that they know, like a house that they grew up in, they can wave their arms and then be at the beach.
Yes, it's all mental. Exactly.
Yeah. And I seen that firsthand shortly after she passed, and it made me felt comfortable knowing that she was, safe and she was good. At that point, I didn't really understand what was going on. I didn't understand how heaven worked.
Yeah.
Or what heaven looked like.
Yeah.
But everyone up there is like one family.
Exactly. We're all one. That's for sure. And they're all a thought away. I know a lot of people are having a hard time grieving for their loved ones. And, they are with you. They will never leave you, especially when you need them. They come the most. That's what I feel.
Yeah, well, speaking of grieving, quickly, is that people say, is there a time limit on grieving? I said, no. It takes how long you want. I mean, if this person was like very close, like your father father's very close to me. I love him.
Yes.
He helped me out immensely with a lot of stuff, and to this day, I always thank him.
Yes.
It could take a year. It could take how long it takes. There's no time limit. People say you have to take, do 6 months, 7 months. No, no. After 6 months, you can't go. Okay, I'm over it. Let's go. No, no.
Oh,
you.
yeah, it could take
It takes
years and
whatever, how long
years.
it is, how close this person was, he or she.
And the pain will never go away. That's for sure. You just get used to it after a while. It's
The
tough.
memories will stay with you forever.
Ah, thank you, Liana. She's so sweet. She's saying it brings us much comfort and peace for us here, knowing our
She's the
family
best.
and friends are well.
Yeah,
Exactly.
she's wonderful. She's a wonderful person.
Yes, she is. And everybody, please stay tuned because we are going to open the lines and you can call us with any questions or any comments you want to talk about. So stay tuned. We'll be right back right after these messages. Hi, I am Linda DeVitis. I am a psychic, clairvoyant medium, and certified healer. I have also written a book, My Journey from Darkness to the Light, which is available on Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, and on my website, www.healingsonthego.com. If you would like to book an appointment with me, call me at 917-929-4935. Thank you. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back to the show with my special guest, Todd Mitchell. Yay! So please feel free to call us at 516-945-9099. Any comments, anyone you want to connect with, now is the time to take advantage. So please give us a call. We're looking forward to hearing from you.
Exactly.
So in the meantime, we'll just continue till they call. Call
Alrighty.
us anytime. Okay, now we're going to continue about the spirits. What were you saying before, Todd?
What it is that your father, when he crossed over, it hit the whole family hard,
Yes.
of course.
Yes.
It hit me especially hard because he helped me to get my job that I have today. Mm-hmm. So it really hit me hard.
Yeah.
But my uncle Al, who crossed over back in 2018, took me out of a dark era because my family never really boosted me up to where I am today.
Yeah.
They always never really thought of me. But
that's a shame.
my uncle just gave me that push and just let me know, that he knew that I was gifted.
Yes, you
My
are very
grandparents
gifted.
knew I was gifted.
You're very gifted and you're very talented in what you do. I just feel a presence right in back of me. I feel like someone's touching my hair. Who is it, Todd? Tell me. My dad, right? I knew it. Yeah, that's him. He comes with blue. Wow. I really felt like if someone was touching my hair just now, gently.
I could see him clearly.
My dad was always into radios too. He was always on the radio,
He was. He's always into.
He's very connected to us, and he always comes around, that's for sure. So, wow. What do you see?
Your father, you're right. Your father has both of his hands on your shoulder.
Yeah, I feel it on my hair.
Is
it sticking up?
And he's like, I can hear him say, bravo, bravo.
I know. Yeah, so thank God that, we can pick him up, that's for sure. My dad, I told him, you better not come back until I cross over.
See, the thing is, they wait for all the family to come up.
Yeah, that's what I feel. Thank God for that.
So, for them, it's called a reunion. Like down
Yes.
here, we have a family reunion. It's the same thing up there.
Exactly. So, like Neil Donald Walsh, he's like my favorite because whatever he writes is exactly what I've seen with my own eyes. And he talks about how we're all, we pick our, our family, and we do, because I remember it so clear. And a lot of things he says is very true, very real.
Yeah.
So he
Before,
does,
the first,
yeah, go
before we
ahead.
take the first caller, the one experience quickly, I was doing something going to be calling in any second now. The I had with your father is both Rhea and my phone went blank.
Wow.
It just went nuts. And when I touched my phone, your father's picture came on my phone.
Wow. You see?
And Rhea too.
My father is really, he makes his signs known for sure. He'll like pop
Oh,
in
yeah.
my head.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he's very well known for that. He's very, like I told him, when you cross over, you better give me a sign. And that night, I'll never forget it. I was sleeping and I was pulled into, oh, there's a caller. Okay, Todd. Okay.
Okay.
It's not ringing. Give us 1 minute. Okay. Hello, you're live on air with Healings on the Go, Linda and Todd. How can we help you today? Hello? Wherever you are, call us back. It shows it's on, but I don't know. Oh, it says speakers are muted. Yeah, hold on 1 sec.
Yeah.
Don't go nowhere. Yeah.
I'm not going anywhere.
Speakers muted. That's what it shows. At the bottom of the screen.
Where?
Right. Yeah, right there, Bobby. Yeah. Speakers muted.
Oh,
Okay. No worries. So we will, whoever called us, please call us back. Yeah, it shows in the bottom. I think you have to press the blue button.
button.
Oh, maybe they were muted. Right, right.
Yeah, they were muted because I'm
Yeah, because we're not
I can hear
muted.
you. I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. Well, hopefully they'll call back. Whoever it is, call us back, call us back.
They probably hit the mute button on their phone.
Right, probably. So anyway, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, my dad. My dad will come in, and I was pulled into a dream where he showed me where he was. He was actually watching. And I told him, I know you can't. Oh, someone else is calling. Hold on.
Let's try it again.
Okay.
Okay, try it again.
Hello, you're live on air with Healings on the Go, Linda and Todd. How can we help you? The spirits do not want us to go through.
No.
Hello? Hello?
I guess we're having some tech issues.
Oh.
We work on it, so.
Sorry, we're having a little technical problems, but if you want to write your question in the chat, I can read it in the meantime.
Yeah, have them do that. That's fine.
Yeah, you can write it in the chat or try to call us again. We're having a little bit technical issues. The spirits, when they're involved, things happen like this. They want to give messages. That's for
Exactly.
sure. Yeah, so type us in the chat or try to call us back. We're trying to fix the technical issue. You're more than welcome to call us back. So spirits will connect to you on every level they can. They will talk through radio, hold on 1 minute. I would like to know, how is my dad? Jade, Todd, would you like to answer? Judith is her
go ahead.
name.
Go
And
ahead.
she's asking, I would like to know, how is my dad? We can both, you can answer first because you felt it. Jay, there you go. She's on.
There you go. I wish the phone was working because I can hear her voice.
I know, it's a little tough to pick up when you can't even see her message, that's for sure. But I'm going to, do you want me to answer? Go ahead, Todd, because you were
You
feeling
go ahead
it.
first and then I'll go. You go
Okay,
ahead first.
I feel a spirit that, oh, I thought it was ringing again.
Nah, I gotta restart the computer. Keep going.
Okay, no worries. I feel someone with their hair, not bald completely, but a little bit of hair. Jade, you're funny. How are you, my dear? Someone that has a little bit of hair, not completely bald. So that's
Like shape,
the
like
spirit
shape.
that, yeah, I feel that spirit coming through. Is that your dad or somebody? There's a spirit coming through that doesn't have too much hair. He has a little bit of hair on top, a little bit. And
Yeah, 'cause I'm getting the name John or Jonathan with this one, Johnny.
Jade, are you there? Is that your dad? Because that's who I'm picking up. Somebody with, like, his hair looks very thin on top. You tried calling us twice, Liana? Liani?
Elon, yeah.
Your dad, yes. That's your dad, huh? Yeah, I see him clear. He wasn't too tall. I feel like average height. And I feel that he is around you, that's for sure. He
right.
wasn't that tall. I don't feel him like very tall. Yes. Okay. Hold on 1 minute. Her dad. Okay. And I feel like his head, like not oval long, more like a square kind of, not too long, kind of short.
Yes.
Not too Johnny. Oh, not too Johnny. Okay, no, Todd, you're picking someone else up.
Okay, well, it's a J connection.
Okay. He wasn't too tall, right, Jade? Okay.
Yeah,
That's I
there's a
see.
J connection to that person, whether alive or dead, doesn't matter. But I'm picking up the name Johnny, but it's probably the next person. But this person Johnny is right next to me.
Yes, Jade. He's right.
What about this
square.
boat? What
He's a little, not a little man, but I feel him like he's there and he's watching over you. And I don't feel he makes loud noises at all. I feel like he's there. He doesn't even tap at all. He
What about
doesn't really get your
uh,
attention. You know, he's just watching. And I think that he's not trying to be loud to scare you, but I feel like he's around. Some spirits will come in, they'll start banging real loud, and you're like, what the heck? Or they'll start, I know my mother-in-law, she's really loud. But yeah, definitely. I feel like your father watches from a distance. And I feel like something with his clothing. Like the way he dressed. My dad is not named Johnny at all. Yeah. Okay, Todd, you're picking someone else up.
all right. But there's a J connection to him.
Oh, he's saying a
No
J
matter what name it
connection
is,
to
female,
him.
male, but there is a J connection to him, live or dead.
Live or dead.
His
Someone with the
family.
letter J, live or dead. Jade.
Live or dead, doesn't matter. Could be cousin, could be friends, could be anybody.
Yeah, your dad, I feel, likes to come around you at a table. Like when you're eating, or I feel a table. Yeah, to her, because her name, she said, is Judith. Jade.
You go.
Yeah. And he felt this before you even called, Jade. That's funny. He said someone connected to Jade. I feel like in a table that he sits mostly. Would he sit by a table a lot? I think so, because I feel him sitting at a table. And he's not really loud. He likes to, like, just me. Okay. So I feel him sitting at a table when he visits you. Or he doesn't really do things to catch your attention. I feel like he just watches, maybe because he's tried. And, you know, sometimes we're like, oh, that must be something else. Or, you know, but he is around you. He would sit in the kitchen table. That's funny. See? His shoes, he wore comfortable shoes, I feel. Like, you know, not slippers, closed shoes. And I feel him by the table a lot. Closed shoes, comfortable shoes, not slipper kind. Kendall. Hi, Kendall. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Please like and share my show. I would greatly appreciate it. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the show. Do you have any questions for him, Jade? He's definitely around you. He's by the table. Ask him to do a sign, like say, Dad, knock on the table, you know. So that way he knows that when they know that you're paying attention to their sign, they're going to do it. Yeah, see? Never slippers. I knew it. Well, he's here. Yeah, I feel like he has a strong hand, like he would wave like this, you know. You're welcome anytime. Do you have any other questions? Todd, I'll have you take the next one, whoever asks.
Okay. Well, because maybe what I'm picking up is for the next person.
Well, you were right, though. It is connected with a J, and that's her. That's her.
Because I was getting a boat, like fishing in a boat,
Oh,
but it might be the next person.
yeah. Jade. Judith's dad, knock at the table. Yeah. When you give them, when they know you're going to realize it, that they're making a sign, they will do it again. They will do a sign for you, and so you can know that's them. Yeah. I see him clearly. That's him. It's beautiful how they come around.
Yes, it's actually it's comforting.
Yes. Liana, did you have a question? Let me just check real quick.
Milani, yeah.
Liani, sorry, I said your name wrong.
No, that's okay.
Give me a sign, Dad, please. Give her a sign, please. He hears you. And also, one other thing, what you have to do is always speak to them out loud, because they're not allowed to read your thoughts unless you give them permission to. So,
Well, with Milani,
no, it's Jade.
oh, Jade still?
Yeah. Yeah, so Jade, speak out loud. He hears you. Don't keep it to yourself. Go ahead. Go ahead, Sai.
All right, sorry. I didn't mean
No,
to,
go ahead, go ahead. No, you're not interrupting.
Is there a boat connection or fishing connection with him?
Jade, is there a boat connection or fishing connection? I don't see that, but maybe you're seeing something.
I do.
Yeah.
I see a boat and fishing.
Yes. So let's see. Do you see, is there a boat and fishing, Jade, with your dad?
Or a boat or fishing, either or.
Either or. Yeah. She talks to him every day. That's great. That's why he's with you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm waiting for her to answer. In the meantime,
Okay.
anyone else that would like to write in the chat? Oh, yes. No, lives by the river. So maybe that's what you're picking up.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, that's good. No, lives
Is
by
there,
the river.
going back to her, going back to our first
Jade,
one,
yes.
last question before you move on.
Uh-huh.
Ask her about this fishing story about the fish that he caught that he brags about. Because I'm seeing a fish about this big, that he's bragging about a fish this big.
Did he catch a fish that big, Jade? Let's see. We'll wait till she answers.
All right. You can move on if you want. Let's
Okay.
call it.
In the meantime, so basically, spirits will talk to you when they feel that you are paying attention, like you're getting their signs. And also, they always are around you, especially in times of turmoil. My dad never fished, she said. Maybe on the other side he is. Because they do different things there too, Yeah.
Maybe one of his friends did and talk about a fish story.
Oh, maybe, I don't know.
Because that story's sticking with this person, and
Okay.
they're not letting me go with it.
Okay, this one's for you, Tad.
go
Liana
ahead.
is saying, how is my sassy husband doing? My husband did the fishing. You're picking up on her. See, because you can't see them writing to us. You're picking up
No,
on
I can't see-
Liana.
I can't see
know,
anybody
you
writing.
poor thing. That's why you're having a little tough time.
Yeah.
You're picking up on Liani. So
Okay.
read for her. Go ahead. She's saying it's you. It's her.
It's not her husband that's coming in. It's her daughter that's taking over the conversation.
Oh. Okay.
And it's Lee, and she goes by Lee, her nickname.
Lee? Okay.
Lee. Well, Leilani is her name. but
Oh,
Lee is-
okay. All right. So she's asking you about her husband. How is
he's
my
not-
sassy
again,
husband
he's
doing?
He's not here. He's not now here
Mm-hmm.
with me, because I'm not picking him up yet. But her daughter
Mm-hmm.
and her mother.
Of course, she said she is. Can
And-
Ria show you her phone so you can read it too?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that way
Okay.
you can see the messages as well. Because there are two people asking, so you're probably crossing, you're
Crossing the
reading for the
messages.
other one, yeah.
Where do I go? Where do I go? Okay. hold
Go
on.
into the Facebook
Oh, I see, I
Live.
see.
Yeah.
Oops. Graham husband is not coming in because of he's not ready to come through yet.
All right.
The daughter and the mother's coming through.
Okay. Let's see.
But the fishing story, if the fishing story is with Leilani,
It
then
is.
I'm going to go with this one.
Yes. Because Jade, he can't see the messages like I do, so the poor thing is picking
I
up
can't
on
see the messages.
Yeah, that's why. My husband's more than likely riding on his motorcycle. Okay. Yeah.
Did he smoke? Did her husband smoke? I mean, did he smoke?
Liani?
No. The other one now.
Jade. Her father. Who smoked? Let's see which one. But because I can see it, I was picking up on him. I don't feel Jade's father smoked, but let's see. Did your father smoke, Jade? Yes, Liani. You're picking up Liani. Everything you're talking
I'm
about
gonna
is
stay with
her.
her. Forget about the other. All right. I'm gonna move on.
Okay, her
Um,
husband did smoke, but not her father. Yes.
Okay.
Well,
all
you're
right.
picking up on.
Then he's now in with me.
Okay.
But ask Leilani, the fish story.
The fish
'Cause now
story,
with-
Liani.
With Leilani.
Yes, my husband did, she said.
Well, what was the story that he bragged about the fish this big?
Liani, do you want to try to call back one more time? See if you get through? That would be great. Try to call back one more time because he's not seeing it. Sorry, I'm going to leave, so to be fair to others. No, don't leave. No.
No, don't leave.
Why? I already answered her question. Now it's your turn. There's no reason to leave. You're always welcome. Okay, try to call back one more time because it's going to end soon.
Yeah. So I'd love to hear
You're
her voice.
welcome to call us, 516-945-9099, and see that hopefully it does connect. There are too many spirits, so they're trying to, we'll try and call in. Okay, let's see if she could get through now. But in the meantime, what we're going to do is know that the spirits are talking through us. And they do enter bodies, believe it or not.
Yeah.
I think someone's calling. Yes. Okay. Okay. Hello, you are live with Healings on the Go, Linda and Todd. Hello.
Hi, Linda.
Hi. Who's this?
Can you hear me?
That's Leilani.
This is
Oh,
Leilani
nice
from
to meet you.
Arizona.
Todd
That's
speaks
Ilani.
wonderful things of you.
Can you believe
A
it,
pleasure to
girl?
meet you.
Mr. Todd, you wait till I have a conversation with you, young man. Aloha, Todd.
Todd's
How
the
you
best.
doing?
Thank
All right,
you for
you're with
receiving
me,
my phone
and I'm with
call.
you.
I just had to call in, but more than anything, I really wanted to congratulate you, Todd,
Yes.
for being on the show this evening. I'm so thrilled and excited. And this is what I wanted to share with both of you.
Yes.
The gifts that you both have that you're so willing to share with so many others. You know, our world has seen a lot of transitions in the last couple of years, and unfortunately, many of us throughout the globe have been touched by so many transitions. And this is where your work is invaluable at this time for so many of us.
Thank you.
To be able to be that direct connect to our loved ones on the other side. So I really wanted to thank you both.
Oh, thank you so much. That means a
Thank
lot
you.
to me. Thank you.
And I understand because when we have the opportunity to deal with people such as yourself that has this special gift to speak to our loved ones, I know how it works.
Yes.
Let's face it. All our family members want to jump in, and they're probably overwhelming. No, pick me. I want to share.
It's true.
So Go ahead, Linda.
No, I said it's true. Go ahead.
So I know, and I thought, oh my gosh, no wonder, because I'm sure that many that's in the chat room may not always understand that. Not to disrespect any of you in the chat room, but you know, I could just see them all gathering, wanting to have their voices be heard.
Yes.
But most importantly, thank you to both of you.
It's our pleasure, and thank you so much for your such a sweet compliment. Thank you
Before
very
you
much.
go, Leilani, before you go, I'm getting 3 messages from 3 different people.
Oh, it surprised me. Do share those.
Share time.
Your husband fished. You're the one that your husband fished, right?
Yes, we both did. We'd go deep
Okay.
sea fishing, and
Going
he
to
caught
him,
this
going to your husband.
medium-sized fish, and you would have thought it was, you know, a 50-footer.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's a huge fish, Todd, you were picking up on.
What was the fish story that you were not there, but he was there, but it got away and he was bragging about?
You were picking it up, wow.
Well, see, he did tell a little bit of a different story. I mean, you know, with his men friends, he had to make it sound like, you know, they had this huge tug of war, and he conquered this fish.
Oh, wow, Todd, you're awesome.
And then he got it off the hook and everything, and lo and behold, it slipped out of his hands right back into the sea.
Wow.
One other thing, your mom, God bless her, is
My
doing this,
mom,
crossing her arms and looking at you.
that's my mother. She did that when she was on this side, too, with one
He's
eyebrow
saying-
lifted, okay?
He's waiting for your comeback.
Aw.
Yeah, I know. And that's soon, by the way. That's very soon.
Your daughter, did something drop in the kitchen or in the bedroom like yesterday or today? Or
Both
something got
days.
misplaced?
Both days. Now,
Your
just between
daughter.
the 3 of us, for anyone that's in the chat room or tuning in, please put your fingers in your ears, because it's just for the 3 of us. I dropped my plate in the darn kitchen floor. That's the
That was your
secret
daughter.
between the 3 of us.
That's so funny.
Your daughter is the one that's being the mischief one.
That doesn't surprise me. I mean, she wouldn't be my daughter otherwise, right? Like mother, like daughter, like daughter, like mother.
Now, your husband smoked, right?
Yes, he did.
Did he smoke a cigar?
No, but my stepfather did.
Oh.
Because I saw the cigar about this big. In a picture.
Yes. Oh, you know what you, oh my God, I cannot believe. Okay, Todd, you know what you're picking up? We
What?
went to Las Vegas, and we took those pictures, you know, where you dress up in costumes and stuff like that. Well, he insisted on first of all, he dressed up as a gambler, a well-dressed gambler. And he insisted on carrying this very long cigar, so when they took his picture, it would be featured in the picture. He had to play the whole part.
Of course.
Hey, that's good, Todd. That's real good.
Before you go, one last thing, and then one last. What is that jewelry that you're wearing that is connected to your daughter,
We have,
or that reminds you of her?
ring.
we have 1 more minute, Todd, I'm sorry. And then we have to,
Her ring. It was her ring, and we'll leave it at that, okay, Todd?
I'm so sorry. I feel
Call me
bad.
later.
No.
Call me
But
later.
then it
Don't
gets
you
cut off, that's
apologize.
why.
Okay.
I thank you so, so much for calling. You're such a beautiful soul. Thank you so much. And I want to
Thank
thank
you,
everyone
honey.
else for joining this
Goodbye.
beautiful show. Thank
Goodbye.
you for calling. Thank you, everybody, for
Bye-bye.
tuning in. It's such a pleasure to hear from everybody. Please like and share. And thank you so much, Sad, for taking time to be on the show. It was such an amazing pleasure.
The honor's all mine. It's an honor to be on the show with you, Linda.
Oh,
And
my
a real honor.
pleasure. I had a lot of fun with you. And
Me
have
too.
a great night, everybody. Those of you that didn't tune in, we're going to have the replay, so tune in whenever you get a chance. Have a great night, everyone.
His information, so
Oh, Todd, do you have any information how they could contact you? I'm sorry.
I'll put it on the video.
Okay. So Todd's going to
How
share
do
his
you-
information so they can contact you as well. Thank you
Yeah.
so much again.
They can go on my Facebook page. It's Todd Mitchell, and they can leave a message in my messenger.
Okay, great. All righty. Thanks again for tuning in, everybody. Have a great night. Bye, Todd. Thank
Night.
you so much.